Some outside cooks. Cooks should look out. Take it for a walk too. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Motor oil. What's your price for flight? Huh. 4,000 people here. 0 thumbs up. Four gazillion people here. I wouldn't say the worst, I'd say the smallest. But somebody beat me this time. They got like one of those little tags. Definitely not the worst. It's built way better. Way better than this junk out here. I don't have to deal with frame flex staples popping out. The worst. How much that? It says lions, not sheep. Crack later. Oh. We'll have a new rig soon anyway. Get yourself a brand new Class B camper van. Community moderation. Oh. Wow. My other channel, I'm looking. It gives me options on this channel, doesn't on the other one. So, yeah. I just got back. I just did freaking like 6-7 miles on the other bike over there. We did road, we did gravel, we did freaking blue single track. Pedaling my ass off. I ordered a new cassette that fixed my gear ratios. It was like 15 bucks. And it came with a tool. And I knew better. Didn't work. Oh, yeah, it's discrimination. I think that's why they put me over here. Like, that's the spot I want. My spot's where that Class C is. That's the one I wanted. That's the one, there was a lady that was here that really liked me, but she left last year. I think she quit. There's some junk here. There's some junk. It's gorgeous here. People, I can't say where it is because they'll swat me. You know, people dog on it. They say it's a piece of shit. It is. All these campgrounds are pieces of shit. Not all of them, but the vast majority of them are. Like, I think that the nicest one is Orlando, Claremont. That one's gorgeous. They gave me like the worst spot. There's no side yard. Like you usually get, like that one's got a porch. I can work on shit. That one's got a porch. I'm like, does it have a porch? She's like, no, it's got a fire pit. But I ain't gonna argue with them because they'll find any reason to throw you out. And there was a guy here. I was talking to this guy Brett the other day because I know a bunch of people here, and I'm like, where's Blake at? They tossed him out. I don't care. It's too hot to sit outside. I'm sit outside. And if not in the van, I'll be out on the bike or walking the dog. Oh yeah, this is probably the worst spot. Look, there's no side yard. There's nothing. I can't even put my awning out here. I mean, I could, but it's just a slab. And they have the side yard that you don't really utilize. The neighbors have been using it. They're used by fire pit. But yeah, that's it. All these ones, they all have porches. Like I said, I ain't gonna frickin'. She's like, "Do you want another one?" Because I'm like, "Why don't you give me 13 or whatever it was, or wherever I was before?" Well, she's like, "We have that one." I'm like, "No, wherever you put me is fine. I don't care." The lady last year did. She said, "Which one do you want?" But this one's it's still considered a premium spot because it's by the little stream thing here. Hi, Piggy. It's got power. It's got water. Thank you, Aunt Esther. There's a lot of sites down. Somebody blew out the electrical system here. Yeah. There's some bad actors here, but there's some thieves around and shit. So it's Campground. You get what you get. I talked to this guy yesterday to talk his ear off. He's a nice guy. I'll take this dog for a walk in a second. Yeah, it's safe aside from the Sasquatch is back there. Because that guy, what's his name? Maya. His girlfriend were living over there, and she's down at the office complaining about there's a Sasquatch in the woods. And the lady's like, it's just hunters. Like, why are you complaining to the office about a Sasquatch? What are the ladies at the office going to do about it? You can call corporate. What are they going to do about it? And then frickin' Maya was like, oh, there are all these orbs on camera and shit. Like, no shit. It's frickin' all sorts of stuff living out here. Sasquatch, orbs, gnomes, trolls. Everyone but me. I ain't watching it. Yeah, that night where the giant attacked me. I forgot, there was a troll he had a club. And he had like a pet that looked like an elephant. It was like a little elephant. And he came up to me, like he moved super slow, like that giant. He's got his club. Like, this guy can't even hit me. Take a walk. I'm so sweaty. I went down like strange. It was just bizarre. It's beyond strange. So yeah, I called, I had to make my one call from my government phone to keep it going. So I called the judge's office. I went right to voicemail. I don't talk to them anyway. And an hour later, I get an email from them. They'd approved and denied my motion. They said that I threatened my lawyer. She said that the lawyer testified that I made threats. They testified, and they said you can't record. And I'm glad I did, because they testified or testimonied that they got anonymous phone calls saying it was threatening them. And all their calls are recorded. So where are they? These people, all liars. And it says in the order, it says if you act aggressively towards your lawyer or anything, we're going to deny you. We're going to deny giving you a lawyer. They've already denied me justice. I can't even get a trial. We got the fifth jury trial. It's canceled. Come on. It's fucking canceled. Or the fourth one. It's called, constructive denial of counsel. And it's exactly what they're doing. What they're along with. And they gave me that lawyer that was, just go read the thing. I don't know if it's on the docket yet. I'll post it when I'll post it on the air. I'll post it on the air channel in a couple of days. I had the first one that waived my right to speedy trial, and they said I never made a request for a speedy trial, and it's in writing. I did it like 3 weeks after. And then, yeah, my third lawyer was the one that was married to the judge. And I just got in trouble for prescribing drugs from the bench. It was appointed by Jeb Bush. That handled that sued the Tarpon Springs Police Department for the DC madam's mother. He lied to me. He tried to get me to frickin' sign away all my rights. And then we had a lot of them were. He was one of the worst. And then that Amber Patwell woman with two felonies. She lost her kids. I got the toxicology report for her. She's on methamphetamines. And she's on meth at MDMA. And I guess the last one, there was a stripper. She's also a real estate agent. I guess there's a bunch of, I haven't been able to find, somebody found them. A bunch of charges against her. And none of them mounted any sort of defense to me. Lawyer for, oh, anyway, I had legal on lawyer number 12. It's been 2.5 solid years. I showed the lawyer my medical reports. The last one. Amber saw it. Or Amber, I don't even know if she looked at it. She's too hopped up on drugs. But I showed her the medical records. And Amber only got the medical records for me. Serba was supposed to get the medical records. He was a third attorney. And everyone's like, oh, why do you want medical records? And then Amber finally got them. And I think she thought it'd say like I'm crazy or some shit. I'm mentally deficient. But it shows up covered in bruises and bite marks. And then the stripper lawyer, whatever her name was, Jasenia. She put in one of her motions that I have information that I'm not giving to her, and she has no way to attain it. And I emailed it to her. They're all liars. They're all scumbags. Yeah, they'll never give me a trial. The state's got 2 years to prosecute. It's been 2.5. They don't care. causing trouble. They just want a trial. I've been interviewed by the Tampa Bay Times, but the Pasco sheriff targeting people. I have a history of documented, proven history of them targeting me, giving me head injuries, kicking my doors in, citing me for building code violations on a house that had already been stolen from me. These people are nuts. So yeah, why do they wait? I've submitted that motion on the 20th of last month. They're going to give it to me tonight, before court, deny my motion to dismiss. Yeah, just keep the case rolling for 5, 6, 10 years. It's not a real court. Thank you. Your life is not boring. It is boring. Fucking poor shitless. This place is utterly boring. There's a lot more fun shit to do. We're at court, non-stop court. That's the same court. They found me guilty, at least code violations. They took a restraining order I filed, threw it in the garbage. Absolutely threw it in the garbage. Stole my house and stole 38 other people's homes, which I can prove. They're signing off on warrants to track my cell phone. Oh, Gloria. It's not a real court. I need new headphones. It's not gonna work. Why is this not working? It's fucking broken. What a piece of crap. Alright, let's go to Walmart tomorrow. Spend some more money on fucking headphones. And more money I don't have. They shadow banned this channel. They don't want me on here. Go follow me on Rumble if anyone's over there. And I'll go to that echo chamber. Yeah, this world is pretty boring. It's not like we're skydiving out in Abu Dhabi or nothing. We're freaking, I can been everywhere, done everything. Anything that's worth doing, I want to do. Ooh. No, it's nice out now. Probably like, about 80. I was busting ass on the gravel bike. And we're up in the mountains, so go down the mountain, you gotta come back up the mountain. All these spots are over here. Will you stop pulling me? This fucking cell phone fucking holder sucks. It's gonna be a disaster. Look at all the open spots here. Like I would take any of these. They got porches. I loved having the one with the porch. But I guess they don't want to give it to me anymore. Because you can work on shit. I put my tablecloth out, put my awning out, hang up my pretty lights. Yo, you get the shittiest one in here. I know the lady don't like me. Though the one that did like me, I said, "Oh, can I have a friend over?" Then I had Chris up here. And I was frantic phone calls. from the super upper park manager. You can't do that. It's not, I should say it's illegal. It's against regulations and shit. And I asked for permission, and I got permission. True. Slim biking, walking, I'll take out. And not eating. We're out of food stamps. I ain't eating anything today. I think the next park's got a lake, so set up that freaking kayak. Why do you insist on walking in front of me? Jeez. It's been so beaten down. We're worried about court for the last 2.5 years. I got to apply for food stamps up here. And I got 4 lawsuits. There was 5 lawsuits I wanted to file. One of them was for Chase Bank. They would not take it. They charged off my account. For a bankruptcy they couldn't verify. And I sent them a check. So whatever, I'll just pay off. Sent them a check. They sent it back. And then they charged off the account. Put a negative mark on. And I wrote them a letter. They didn't. They said they never received that. I sent it with a green stamp, the return receipt check. They said they never got it. So I sent them another letter. I filed a lawsuit. And I called them. They're like, we don't care about that. And I checked the other day. The account's gone. And my credit went up like 60 points. I think I'm still going to sue them. But I just need to settle down for a bit. Because I'm out of the parks for like a week. And when I get in here, and I can relax, that's all I want to do is relax. I could just recover. Being homeless is brutal. 6 years of this shit is way too long. And it takes a toll on you. And people like family, they all know that. You're wasting my life. Yeah, if I could sit down, I think I'm going to do one of those. There's 5 companies in the sue, even the one that just got, even Chase, that just, they didn't make it right because I told them to reinstate my account. So I want you to reinstate my account with $20,000 credit limit. One of those cash back cards, just like it was. I even asked them for the contract. They're like, we don't keep the contracts. So I'm going to sue them for not providing the contracts too. They're in the wrong. I figure I'll sue one of them for 10 grand, and this is 10 grand for small claims here. And then we'll do and if that works, because I don't know how corrupt the courts are up here. This earphone's done. It lasted me since the winter, so. But yeah, I'll get a judgment. Or winning pre-mediation, pre-arbitration. I don't know. This is cute. This is small. Yeah, if I manage to, I know I can win it if I can find a real court. I could win a judgment on one of them, and I'm suing them all for the same thing. Like it's set precedent. It's probably already been set. It's just all static in this here. I'm just sitting in the AC. Oh, this is non-stop legal shit. And that a lot of like that part stems from a bankruptcy from that lawyer that got disbarred. My second lawyer that got disbarred. I hired him to save my house, or help me save my house after Mark Stopa, my first lawyer, got raided by the feds and disbarred. The guy he took my money, never showed up to court. It was the Florida bar. They owe me the money I spent on him, but that doesn't get my house back. And I asked the Florida bar to investigate why there's a career criminal attached to this shit. Then it's all this deep state for effery. Hold on, cooks. It's legal. I just can't leave anyone alone. They can't operate within the law. Scumbag world. I try to call on every single one of those people. I think half of them are all freaking dead now. All dead and homeless. It's freaking annoying. Floors are so expensive. Yeah, they're hazardous to their health. That judge knows damn good and well, that woman said that I made threats and she didn't know I was online. And then says we got phone calls, anonymous phone calls. And then I had that on tape too because I called her paralegal, Andre. He said we got multiple anonymous phone calls saying you're making threats. You didn't present those. It's Cookie Puss. Cookie Pete Pusser. Yeah, they're using the threat angle now. Saying you're threatening people. Issuing words to track my cell phone, to investigate me about quote movie lines. They'll stop at nothing. To lie about you, make up false charges and just to put you in prison because you're a danger to them for finding out what they're doing. They're bullshit. I'll tell you, I was in that courthouse. Cooks, you gotta move. I was in that courthouse years ago. And he was a younger guy trying to represent his buddy. Judge, I think it was great. He was like, oh, you can't do that. I said, absolutely I can. And the kid, it's not a real court. He's looking at me, he's like, this isn't a real court. I'm like, I believe you, it's not a real court. Fucked up. Smoking a bowl, charging my cell phone. Yeah, it is Hades. That's just targeting. They listen to these targeted people. They're like, oh, it started in 2012. Well, name it. Hey, you've been targeted all your life. If you're targeted. Hey. All right, everyone's here, huh? Good. Stop. Think about it. They just the biggest thing is stealing homes. I know for a fact, and I've proven that this court's stealing homes. But they're going to keep pushing this case. They know damn well my kid beat me up. It's not the other way around. It's all money. Then they get a dime out of me. Yeah. Well, that is true. I mean, it's bureaucratic, but it's corrupt. It's a satanic friggin' beast system. I was in jail for 3 weeks for $100 bond. I never should have been there. I have a huge bite mark on me. My knees are bloody, and scraped, and bruised. The only one with documented injuries. But I know they thought that like Serba would be able to trick me. And signing a standing ground motion. He wouldn't give out the frickin'. But that body worn camera footage, there's millions of views on it now. Yeah, 3 weeks for $100. No bail bondsman would touch me for $100. Not gonna touch me. $100 bond. Oh, you get blacklisted around here. You're blacklisted everywhere. 3 weeks over $100. Nobody would bail me out. I had to walk home barefoot. How are these bondsmen? Are they worried about their? I think they had to put up $500 because it's a bonds place. They don't care about that money. Yeah, 3 weeks trapped in there. And then I get out of there. My van is trashed. I showed Laura somebody cut holes in my mattress and shit. They ransacked this thing. My awning was destroyed. My shop. He said he was gonna fucking evict me because nobody paid the rent. Yeah, 3 weeks. Tell me my family has hated me since the day I was born. Yeah, I'll post up. Yeah, I'll put the. I want to post up the frickin' on the community thing. The order the judges did. It's seriously like it's a month later. So we got another pretrial tomorrow. I think it's a 13th pretrial, and then August 5th is calendar call, and August 9th, somewhere around there, is the 4th trial. They will not give me a trial. It's called constructive denial of justice and constructive denial of counsel. So it says if I act inappropriately towards my lawyers, they're not going to give me another one. No, not the lawyers acting inappropriate towards me, being totally ineffective. I can prove they're on drugs. I can prove they have criminal charges. Get to be in their court. I'm not going. I'll probably issue a warrant for my arrest. Whatever. It's 1,000 miles away. If I had to be, there's 107 or 109 docket entries now. I would have to bet in court. If they had a motion hearing, they don't do motion hearings every time for withdrawal of counsel. It would have been 30, 40 times. It's slavery. I'm not their slave. I should be able to be in court. I've asked for Zoom hearings, telephonic hearings. They won't give it to me because they know I'll record. So if you look at the trial recaps, I can't remember what the form's called. It says in a spot where there's not even supposed to be anything like that written. It says defendant must appear in person. And I told the judge, I've recorded that too. I'm not going to be there. You've constructively evicted from the house I was at. And it's 1,000,000 degrees in Florida. I'm not living in a car in Florida this time of year. 2.5 years. Probably wouldn't set bail for me. This is a first time. It's an alleged first-time misdemeanor. It's a fruit of the poisonous tree. They know I'm fucking innocent. It's not a real court. No, they're already sending. They got a warrant to spy on my cell phone, to locate me by my cell phone, follow me all the way up here, and dispatch local police. to interrogate me without a lawyer. There's some troll in there. He copies all my videos. Oh, look, they're making threats. You report actual crime. Don't look at it. They already issued a warrant once because I think my sixth lawyer never answered a call, never wouldn't talk to me. These people won't talk to me. And he never showed up at court. And I didn't show up either. So they issued a capias and then they recalled it. So they'll probably do it again tomorrow. These people are sick. They're sick monsters. How am I coming? Thank you, Gloria. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. A few intoxicated. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on here. I fired up the PlayStation last night. I was going to play some games, and the internet don't. I paid $60 for the internet. Don't work. My PlayStation Plus ran out. I can't even log on to renew it. Fuck cares about it? Let's watch movies or some shit. Thank you. Thank you so much. I bought one of, like, 2 years ago. I bought one of those Chinese game boxes with all Nintendo wish on there. I'm just not even interested anymore. I ride my friggin' bicycle around. Just ride around all day. There's nothing to do. Can't really enjoy any other hobbies out here. Kind of movies. What was I watching there tonight? Well, I gotta start watching Triple X today. Vander, what's his name? Xander, whatever. One of my favorite movies recently was Alien Code. You're out of here, Gloria. Those dogs. Hi. Everyone's out right now. The sun went down. Home. I need a place to live. It's not like these courts aren't real. This whole place, it's like every day for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I get intrusive thoughts in the morning, like ruminating intrusive thoughts. There's no reason for them. There's being brain or skull. Fuck with you, like in this hypnagogic state. You're beta or theta, delta wave shit. I don't know which ones they are. But they'll mess with you. Entities. The whole world's run by Satan. God's divine wisdom. Let's give it to Satan, Lucifer, or the devil. That sounds like a great idea. Let's torture these people. Let's torture these poor monstrous people. Not all of us, but yeah, it's still 82. And it's soup. It's like 68% humidity here. What up? Shower night. Okay, bro. Dude, you know what I loved was Parasite. You ever seen that? That's a few years older now. That's the only K movie I've seen. What's what I watched? I watched, started watching Apollo 13 the other day. I'm like, oh, this is bull crap. Watching that. But I've watched so many movies because there ain't nothing to do out here. Fucking nothing. Go hike up this mountain, ride the bike around. It was excellent. I want to watch it again. Kim Kai Tek. I love that. One of my favorite quotes is when he's like, "What's the best plan?" He's like, "No plan at all." We did none of us. He's looking around like they're sleeping in the gym. He's like, none of us planned on sleeping on this gymnasium floor tonight. That was a fantastic movie. You know, at least I'm getting some exercise out here. Like, quit smoking. That would be quit smoking and eat better. I try to eat good. I'll be in great shape. Right with Kevin Costner. What was that? I was watching on Prime. I started watching Heroes. I remember I watched that whole series. And I'm watching it, and I go click back in it. Now they want to charge you like $2.50 an episode? Like, oh, maybe I'll watch The Sopranos again. You can't find that. What do I pay for that again? Paying for that shit. Hey, go check out it. If you're into like shit like I'm into, like real life shit, Alien Code. Freaking Ben and Black show up. It's awesome. It's so awesome. That's not, I like anything with Mel Gibson in it. I think that guy's a real deal. Back hurts. Oh, sweaty and shit. Just wash your shirt. Shannon, I was wearing like a shirt now. I was wearing the shirt for. She said a week. I think I wore it like 2 weeks. I just kept intentionally wearing it. It's comfortable too. Yep. Yep. The Sopranos. I had season 1 and 2 on DVD. I got lost in the move. Not lost. Everything got stolen and the eviction. Sorry, cooks. I know this. I'll be out of your way in 1 second. There's no room for you. No room for us in here. Hey, my neighbor was over here last night. So I talked his ear off till he left, but the guy just walked by. He said, "Where are all the kids? Look at all these bicycles, motorcycles. Where's the kids?" I don't have any kids. Yeah, Sopranos, that was a great show, except for the ending that everybody hated. I saw a big pussy at the airport one day. I seen him at Tampa International. I'm like, holy shit, it's a big pussy. They're really crap on. Oh, I'm watching The Boys too. I kind of feel bad for Homelander now. Look at that guy, he's such a monster. Take a shower tonight. Five thumbs up. There's so many bad actors coming here. Bad frickin' actors. Lions, not sheep. I want to buy a Zippo. I got 3 Zippos at the shop. I'm like, I'm not buying one. They're like $30. I'm like, this is close enough. A cheap old lighter. Refillable. Back hurts and stuff. So it sucks. I ordered that cassette. Try to build this bike on a budget. There's nothing else to do. I don't want you to be able to see it. time it's set, it's a free wheel. And I ordered it, it's cheap. Like, you get the whole thing for the price of the tool. But I knew better. And I had to spend $5. You had to spend $5 for your package. Comes with this little tool. It's like 10 or 15 bucks on its own. I hope it didn't mess it up. But you get the free wheel, and this goes in there, and you take it off. It's all marred up. It's made out of like recycled like pieces of the Space Shuttle Challenger. It better not have messed up the frickin' old cassette, the old free wheel. It's got 11 to 28 teeth. So it'll give me almost a 1-to-1 ratio back. And I have a 14 on there, and I'm ghost pedaling. I work on engines. I work on transmissions. Small engines, big engines. Transmissions. Carburetors. Fuel injection systems. CAN bus systems. Tired of it. I'm freaking tired of it. Bicycles, motorcycles, mini bikes. When am I going to be able to get my property back? That mini bike I spent. How long freaking? How long did it take me to build that bike all custom made? Big own shop. I got a one bay freaking garage. It's got anything I could salvage from the house in there. My tools. That's where I built this. I couldn't even pull it in. I lost 40 pounds building this thing. There's no room in there. But if I had a shop with an office, I could do a credit repair business. I could do small engine repair. Wouldn't have to work for anybody. Good luck tomorrow. Thanks, Laura. We're not going. We ain't going. I'm gonna post. Go look at my community post after. I'll put it up. I called the judge today. Just because you got to make a phone call from your government phone like once a month. So I went downtown. I had to. Well, I had to go to the post office to pay my rent and shit. So I made the one call. I'm like, oh, let's call the judge's office. Well, they know they're not going to answer anyway. And then they email me. They approve my motion for counsel because you have to do it. Then they threaten me, and they said I'm threatening people, and they threaten that they won't give me any more lawyers. Well, I can't represent myself. Amber said I was mentally unfit to even stand trial. I'm going to represent myself. Can't win a small claims court that's a dead bang ringer. They denied my motion to dismiss because it was all based in facts and law. That's not a real court. Thank you. I appreciate that. This court case, it'll go on for, it'll probably be a few more years. Somebody's going to have to freaking kick the bucket. They're thinking it's going to be me. But everything I've read, they have 2 years. 2 years to freaking prosecute you. And it's been 2.5. They're already way over that. Of course it's not constitutional. You can read. You can go on Nikki Alvarez's site. You can read everything I wrote. I've done my research on this shit. I've been studying law since 2014. I go past the fucking bar right now. I cited their stupid statutes, their case law, support with case law, their statutes, constitutional law. They can't. We'll deny you counsel. It said when I post this, you read it. It says that the lawyer that quit, the last lawyer that quit on me, gave testimony, and it wasn't sworn testimony, and I have it recorded. She said that I threatened her. When did I threaten you? And she didn't know I was on the phone. And she said, no, we got anonymous phone calls, or we got phone calls saying that she was threatening us. All your calls are recorded. Were submitted. It wasn't me. They don't care. They make up this narrative, and they'll just go with their narrative. So Servo tried to get me to to admit fault, admit guilt. I didn't do anything. I didn't freaking touch anybody. And then there's millions of views of that footage. Mainly they're hit pieces, but it's been viewed millions of times. The other lawyer said there was somebody with a check mark in my other channel the other day that she thinks has like 3 or 5 million viewers. We're getting attention and shit. And this shit's getting out there. But they're not gonna win. Sending cops to me in another state, trying to intimidate me. Sending these wackadoodle, fucking wackadoodle people off the streets to come mess me up. These people crazy. Satanic world. No, clear. You can go read all my motions if you got time. If you're interested, it'll be like a civics lesson, and just see what I wrote. It's all based on the U.S. Constitution, the Florida Constitution, criminal trial procedures, but they don't care about any of that. They don't care. The Constitution does not apply. It's gone. It was a failed experiment. It was 39 signatories in their bloodlines. It was like a trust for them. Like my civil thing is like this judge says my last lawyer gave testimony when she was going to leave anyway. Gave testimony in my civil trial. They said that my trustee presented evidence that's not even on the record that I'm not on the trust. Where is it? Where's this evidence? Where's this evidence? Where is it? It doesn't exist. They don't give a shit on it. They're not real courts. And I've proven it. Servo wanted to go to trial without deposing any witnesses or attackers, without having two out of 4 of them there. And he wanted to do a bench trial with Gray. The same guy that screwed me over again and again and again. So I think we have a good chance of winning. And if I went along with him, which I knew he was lying to me, and I knew it was the stupidest thing you could do. Go to frickin' have a bench trial and not even have people there and not have done any work. It would have been. He said, "Oh, the worst thing." He's like, first he's like, "Oh, this will get thrown out," and then I think they clued him in on how to conspire, collude against me. And then he's like, "Oh, worst case, he'll find you guilty, just give you time served." And that's exactly what would have happened. Judge Gray would have been, "You're guilty and time served," and well, clean that slate off, and then I got a criminal record and shit. No. They putting up with it, but they'll beat you into submission. They'll threaten you. Send armed goons out to get you. Hurts. Shut up. 900 milligram Vicodin. So people are watching the Republican thingamajig tonight. Is that anybody's there? Watching that freaking smoke show. This place is gone. It's totally gone. It's America. America. It's America, and the fact that it's a place named that, but it's not what they told you it is. It's not all these soldiers went and died for your freedoms. It's none of that. These checks and balances, they don't exist. The Constitution, it's a showpiece. It's strictly set dressing. That and the Americans with Disabilities Act. It's just something there that people, we have this thing, and it works, and it doesn't work. This place has been corrupt for freaking ever. They're often freaking American Indians, slave trading. You know, it's never been a great place. Like, I'm supposed to have a lawyer, and that didn't come around like 63 or 67 with Gideon versus Wainwright. Illusion. It's absolute illusion. Yeah. Better off than North Korea. I want to move to North Korea. I bet that'd be better than this place. I'm not, they tell you how shitty it is over there. They're always lying. I just want to graduate up and out of this world. Yeah, Mockingbird. We got Mockingbird, Warp Speed, Paperclip, Monarch, Fast and Furious. There's a zillion of them. Northwoods. They're all true. Mockingbird. They got like Wikipedia. It's run by the CIA. So you get these gray boxes down here. Always linking to Wikipedia. Any of this shit. Reptiles, flat Earth. It's got a gray box. It's true. The Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Jesuits. There's another one. It's where the Jays they had a plan for world domination and shit. They lied about Uncle Adolf. Why'd you take all their frickin' Werner von Braun and all them? These people they're supposed war criminals. You could put them in high positions of power over here. Put them in charge of NASA. Come on. This song sucks. It's the Beatles. The Beatles are freaking MK Ultra mind control programming. I never asked for the Beatles. Yellow Submarine and Strawberry Fields. Yeah, Mockingbird. Look at Anderson Cooper and shit. Like he's one of the Vanderbilts. Tucker Carlson. He's a Christian. He's wearing one of those red. The other Lord knows what that red string that goes around your not the ankle, the wrist. It's supposed to protect you from evil spirits. Well, if you're a Christian, shouldn't Jesus be protecting you? What do you need a red string around you for? Back is killing me. Flashy. I think I've thrown like 40, 50 miles on that bike in the last few days. I'm all hunched over on that bike. This chat's lit. Shadow band. Shadow band again. Struck and shadow band. This guy's a super nice guy. He stepped on one of Cookie's turds. I didn't see his turd. He's walking around barefoot like me. He's like, I just stepped in dog shit. I'm like, oh, if that's mine, I'm sorry. I don't know. It might have been hers. So we should make some food soon. Better get out of here. So nobody chit-chatting in here. Nobody chatting and stuff. When the other channel comes, I found out how to do subscribers only, but I don't think they give it to me on the other one. And we're getting flooded. Somebody is in there with a check mark. Check mark. It's over 100,000 subs. And it wasn't James. That's the only one I know personally that would check mark. Let's find the movie. I'm gonna finish watching Triple X. Xander Cage. Is that what his name is? Fantastical Hollywood productions, just like the other day. You see the smoke come out of the back of that guy's ear? Smoke that came. He was like a stunned reaction, real quick. A puff of smoke. Should have been like blood, smoke. Fix this. Fix this shit. Oh, hold on. Hold on. They did it to me again. Laura, this is what they did. The chat, like, there's nobody talking. They'll shut off my chat. So you gotta go and frickin'. I haven't seen anything. I hadn't seen anything for minutes. Minutes and minutes. They'll do that just to get you frustrated. They'll shut your chat off. And then you gotta go restart it. I like some other people's got immediately deleted by YouTube. But yeah, this is a communist freaking platform. Yeah, the evil eye. There's a friend that I consider a friend now. She's homeless in the desert. 60-year-old woman. And she's out making like the evil eyes with like the hand and the evil eye. I'm like, that shit's it's not good. She's like, no, it's good. The other one's full here. What, the other channel? I think what I should be able to go on there in a few days. That channel's blowing up. That's what I didn't like it. But I should be able to. I don't think it gives me that option. I think they take away options. So you just gotta like deal with it. These hateful, stupid idiots. We'll grow this channel. This could be. This is supposed to be. I wanted to do something totally different. Maybe we'll start a third channel too. Just go over to TikTok. But they get me actually say explicit yay content the other day. What was so actual say about it? You could watch like almost a straight up pornography pay on this place. Like I've seen movies on here, full frontal, and it's fine. How is that fine? How is that fine? All sorts of violence, bad language, foul language, oodity-nay, explicit stuff, and it's allowed. Bunch of weirdos there. And there's a bunch of automatons, bunch of AI freaking bots, bunch of federal agents, interdimensional assholes. They're all in here. I know you can use the internet, your phone, in different dimensions. I know this for a fact. I've visited other rooms that I've seen. Don't make stupid comments on kids' pages. Does that look like OnlyFans page? Crazy. It's wild. Yeah, our friend, the Constitution doesn't exist. Freedom of speech does not exist. Look at all the people. You have to self-censor and shit now. They're conditioning us to self-censor. We have to create an entirely new language. So much challenge my time. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I don't know what Martin said. Being a weirdo. My friend called me the other day. So he texted me. He's like, I miss you. Like, I miss you too. And he goes, you know what? I said, what? I said, I like you so much. I'm like, why? Said, you're the only friend I have that's weirder than me. Oh my God, thanks a lot, mister. I appreciate that. Survival is MK Ultra programming, Project Monarch, all some abuse, shit. You're gonna be weird. We're all fallible human beings. that have been screwed with mentally. It's like generational trauma. You can't tell me there's nobody out there that hasn't suffered some level of trauma. Some more than others. Lots and lots and lots. Some of us shouldn't even be here. Lucky to be alive. I'm gonna go sit in the bed, but I don't know if it'll come in. Hold on. Relax here. Let me know if this ain't gonna work. This is $60. I'm here 2 weeks. I gotta buy a month of internet. Because if you buy a week, you might as well buy 2. But if you buy 2, it's more expensive than buying a whole month. And it doesn't even work. My back's killing me. I was gonna take a longer bike today, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't taken this dog out. Like, I'll usually take her to the mountain bike trails, but it's been too hot, and I want to ride this new bike, and she won't be able to keep up because I'm doing like 25 miles an hour, averaging like 14. She could do like 8, maybe 10, and it's too hot. So I'm like, oh, let me get back here. I'll take her for a quick walk, get her out of this little cage. This little prison. I can't believe how they do that. They'll just stop the chat. And they did it last year to me too. They had done it a ton of times. I remember at the hotel room. I'm like, oh, no one's commenting. No one's like, people were watching. Like, why would no one be commenting? This is about chit chatting and stuff. It's because they shut your stuff off because they want you to get frustrated. It's an evil platform. Evil, terrible platform. Full of terrible people. Sweaty time. Sweat dry out of here. Yeah, this thing's like, it's a Faraday cage here, for one. And it's park internet. It's very expensive. And then you never know, like when I was on the trail the other day, I had 4 bars of 4G, and it wouldn't even work. I had to restart. It's something else that's effing with me. It's probably the government. Government stuff. The deep state. Yeah, above top secret crowd. It's a good flame. I love this. They had this one, and then they had one with the stupid blue line flag. I'm like, I kind of like this one. It's lions, not sheep. Supposed to be part of some flock of sheep. I'll be a sheep. Wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. Hey, whoever's there, after I'm done the stream, I'll post up the court answer to my motion. Took a whole month to get back to me. We're not going to dismiss this case. They're just going to waste more and more of your tax dollars. You know those lawyers got paid too. They ain't working for free. They got something. spent 11, so now we're at 12 lawyers. Judges getting paid, lawyers are getting paid, clerks getting paid, staff's getting paid. The only one's not getting paid yet is me. Getting paid abuse. Absolute abuse. Pain and suffering. They're gonna pay. They're gonna pay dearly. I'll get paid. I'll get paid in the end. Think, man, all the court system gets paid. Cops get paid to arrest me. Jails get paid to house me. They gave me a concussion, not this time. They gave me a concussion. They just targeted me nonstop. I need something. Get off these streets. I need my house back. They legitimately stole my house, and I've proven it. They stole other people. It's not just me. They're doing it to a lot of people. And like, they do this to people every single day. But people want out. They don't want to be abused by them anymore. So they just cave. They cave in. They sign whatever they want them to sign. Take their plea bargains, go to drug court or whatever, just to be done with it. But I have nothing else to do. I mean, I do, but I can't do it. Just keep fighting and fighting. No. The whole place needs, the whole county needs to be dismantled, audited and dismantled. But who's going to audit it? Like, it's a Who Watches a Watchman, like the KS. There's a Greek term for it. I'll look it up. I only got one device. I had to put all my other devices in Faraday bags because I don't know if they're tracking this phone or if they're tracking my government phone. They shouldn't be doing that anyway, but they're doing it. So maybe 50-50. They might be tracking my government one because it's probably easier. But this is my entertainment, so humans assimilate though. Going to eventually turn bad. It's tough. Oh, I watched They Live last night. And the guy's like, oh, what's wrong? It's like, we all sell out every day. Might as well get a little piece of the pie. I'm paraphrasing. What's wrong with getting a little piece of the pie? But not all the good ones. I mean, probably a vast majority. This world is brutal. You know it. They want to drive you to do something stupid. That's what they do with like, these targeted people. Make them go on frickin' violent rampages and shit. I would never do anything like that. And they'll systemically destroy your life. And you just think it's bad luck or whatever, but it's not. They did it to you. So you either off yourself or go on some violent rampage where they'll get the frickin' off you. What about that kid the other day? Like, I don't want to get too deep into that. Look at his high school picture. And then they come in with oh, he was bullied. Look at that cute kid. He's only 20. And everyone's like, none of this shit makes any sense. But I don't care about it. What possesses it? Because he got bullied in high school, he's gonna go freaking climb on a freaking unoccupied rooftop and take shots at daddy? That doesn't make any sense. Because you know, it's your final mission. It's not even worth it. That won't do anything. No matter if he struck gold, it wouldn't have mattered. these presidents, they don't run anything. There's levels and levels above that. Council of 3 and whoever's above the Council of 33 and whoever's above that. Of course. Yeah, what about on like the Batman, the Dark Knight one? Playing with his teeth in the courtroom and shit. Buys a ticket to a movie theater but sneaks in through the back. And he was a smart kid too. Hear voices getting V2K to death and shit. Dealing with the ghost kids. Yeah, therefore, just like we still don't have a motive for Vegas. I gotta be careful what I say on here. We all know. Most of us, you know what it is. Stephen Paddock. Oh, we have still have no idea. It's fucking crazy. Of course, they turn on. Yeah, so they'll threaten you all the time, strong arm you. The head of the CIA is probably in here, or at least with their underlings. Who was that? The last one. Not the last one, but there was one who was talking about Stangawking and all this shit. Deep State. I can't remember his name. This place is so beyond fucked up. But it's been proven. I say it over and over again. We have cops in here. We have lawyers in here. We have 3-letter alphabet agencies in here. We have judges in here. We got a bunch of frickin' in here. Watch everything you do. Almost bum. I'm almost fucking bum. That you haven't been able to manage to destroy. So we're damn sure of them. I haven't really looked at it. Like I've seen like the whole feed. Like I'm like, let me just watch a movie or something. Like I don't want to watch this shit. Everything's been a lie. As long as everything we've been told. Like I know my life. It's like the Eminem song. Like 99% of my life I was lied to. I just found out I'm on this more dope than I do. We've all been lied to. But you start believing this stuff. You believe any of this shit. Crazy. Stupidity. Somebody threatened to sue. Some black guy threatened to sue whoever said it was fake. He's like they set the stage. They set precedence with the Alex Jones over the Andy say okay. But the legal system it doesn't even matter. Playing with the chat, make sure it's still going. I'll take your word for it. Like I haven't, if it's in passing or somebody that I know or I follow great on here. I watched a little bit of it, but I was watching Look Out for Charlie. They changed the sound of the shoots. Like it was a click and then like a little pop, a click, then a pop, a click and a pop, and then they added like these heavy sounds into it. Like for dramatic effect, it's like Mockingbird kind of shit. And then the guy was like he's laying like prone on the roof, like the back part, and then the big scary black long thing was like 10 feet away from him. Hey, keep it. I ain't voting. I don't care about any of this shit. And if that happens, don't shoot at Daddy. Poor Daddy. Fucking wild. Laughy reacts. Must be the CIA. Must be the Federal Bureau of Investigation. That girl in here. I know who called. I know who called the detectives on me. I know who did it, and they're doing it again too. But I went and like, what they're accusing me of, that's federal marshal kind of stuff. If you're saying I did what I did, and my free speech is illegal, they should have sent the U.S. Marshals out to me. And so it's our intelligence. Yeah, but you and I are smarter. Much, much smarter. We know this place works for the most part. Yeah, I've seen behind the curtain here. None of this shit's real. And I know other people have seen what I see. Not many. God, fucking giants trying to punch me in the face and shit. Giants and gnomes. Seen time dilation. Yeah, something big's about to happen. I'll just be out here in my van when it happens. I don't fucking care. I'll live down by the river or something. Down by the river and stuff. Fed boys watch. People eat this shit up. I couldn't even stand my feed yesterday. There ain't nothing good on Amazon. There's nothing good on Netflix. I don't pay for that. My Fire Stick don't work. I don't feel like reading. I'm gonna go ride the bicycle around. Ride my bike all day. I'm gonna ride my bicycle. This miserable heat. Gathering things. Do whatever you need to do. What do we got? What else? Just hover. They hover over you around. Do a lot of buzzing noises to keep you bounce off. What hovers? I heard Jessica talking about the drones. There's drones all over. I couldn't see them because I wasn't in her same state. I believe you. Those freaking whirring noises in my motel and shit. Constant whirring. Shit coming up out of the floor. Oh, so yeah, Jessica was complaining about drones, and Joe came over. I was dating him for a while. He was my neighbor before we both lost our houses. And he's like, "You see the drones? You see the drones?" I'm like, "No, man, I'm like, I can call him crazy. I probably did call him crazy. But I know the fact there was drones around him. I didn't have to see them, but they existed." Jessica tell me, "Oh, there's a snake under my bed. A snake." There ain't no snake under your bed. I know for a fact there's a snake under her bed. It wasn't a snake. It was a worm thing. Yeah. Police, lawyers, judges, district attorneys, prosecutors. In that motion, it says that I'm pro se. And I put sui juris. And they'll just change your words. I stated, in Jesus Christ's name. I put Jesus Christ's name on there. I'm representing myself sui juris, one of age. One that's responsible for themselves. And they put pro se. Not pro se. Should that be representative? It's not hilarious. It's downright scary that they're reserving the right. And I wrote back to them. I said I retain all my rights. But it's constitutional, like God-given rights. They're not God-given. These are constitutional law of man. I require an attorney. And if I do anything wrong, so they're gonna say I did something wrong and I treated an attorney badly. And then they're going to take it away. And try to make me represent myself in court. And these police, fraternal brotherhood. I went to school for criminal justice. And I was so disgusted by the way they talked. I was supposed to lieutenant as an instructor. This ain't for me. I'm switching over to freaking marketing and business administration. I refuse to be a part of this. Fucking brotherhood. I think that's why they're mad at me. They invited me to the Masons. I don't want to be part of your club. It's like the Boy Scouts. I don't want to be in the Boy Scouts. I don't want to be in the Girl Scouts selling cookies. None of that shit. I do what I want to do. I don't want to be left alone. Left alone and stuff. They'll never do. They'll torment you. Stalk and harass you and shit. But non-stop. We gotta get some new headphones. Can I use that you gave me? Can I buy some new headphones with that, or do I need to put it in the tank? I need my music. My secular music. Where's Sean? How come Sean Abrams will show up in here? Making fun of Brian too. Alright, let's see for you. I'm gonna get out of here. What time is it? There you nothing to do here. My social hour. Oh, thank you for coming, Gloria. Certainly appreciate it. That's what I want to get my social hour or two in. I need to lay down on this freaking. Oh, my back is killing me. Laura gave me a mattress. And she's cutting it. She's going fucking bonkers. Cutting this mattress. And it's so thick. It's like a 10 or 12 inch mattress. I'm like, it ain't gonna fit. It ain't gonna fit. Then we get the three of us trying to plow it in here. There's no way to get it in here. There's a shitty like 6-inch kids mattress in here. Wake up with your hip all freaking hitting the wood and shit. Hello. Get yourself a good night's rest. Don't let them invade your dreams. Sean was hypnagogic jerks and shit. And sometimes you can like see like faces and shit. Some of us can. We started like astral projecting, but like remote viewing. You can see like I'll see faces once in a while, legitimate faces. Get the fuck away from me. Spiritual connection. So somebody was talking about, and I brought up before about hyper religiosity. It's a mental condition now. Hyper religiosity. So why isn't the Pope in a mental hospital? Why isn't your local pastor, a priest, in a mental hospital? It's a mental condition now. You put the Pope in what's that place they sent me? It was North Tampa, North Tampa Health, Behavioral Health, and then the Winmore. No, but that reminds me of the fourth kind. That definitely means something. And dreams are so hard to remember. I woke up. I didn't wake up. I was thinking about one yesterday. In a half a second, I remembered it. Immediately forgot about it. Like, wow, that was wild. I also time travel, and it could be a fucking gray. Who knows? But no, you didn't tell me about that. If you get a revelation, don't share it. It's probably meant for you only. Or if it's something fun you just want to talk about, fuck it. You know there are bad fucking actors in there. Really bad actors. So we got like two, 3 people talking in here. 11 because I'm in shadow banned again. Whatever that is. There's eight bad actors in here. Well, let's err on the side of positive and just say there's at least 4 bad actors in here. Just fighting with the sound in my throat. Oh, is it like a sleep paralysis? It sounds like sleep paralysis. But usually you get shadow people or a hag or something. But they can present however they want to. I remember like years and years ago, I was watching something or something like, oh, all these spirits and apparitions, they can't hurt you. That is absolute bullshit. People wake up, like I wake up with bruises and scratches and shit. And I know these extra dimensional retards fucking zap me. They can absolutely hurt you. But if they can hurt you, you can hurt them too. Big brown furry one. I've always been infatuated with owls too. Busch Gardens one day, he was talking to one. He's hoo-hooing at him. He was hoo-hooing back at me. Yeah, but why is that? Because you're working off like your reptilian brain then. Like, go look at the states. It's like the alpha, beta, theta, and all that shit. Like, your fucking primal brain, because you get the reptilian brain, mammalian, limbic, or whatever all that shit is. You don't just stop, so like, it's like brainstem activity. It just doesn't just stop. That sounds like some sort of influence, some outside influence. I mean, you're here for a reason. You and I resonate. And I've come, like, the more people I meet on here, the more people I become friendly with, or become friends with, and hear their stories, and what's happened to them, and I base, like, on what I know, and what I've been through. And some of these people, I'm not going to name names or stories, they'll play it off, like, it must have been this, it must have been that, and I know exactly what it was. Or not exactly, but I have a very good idea. We're dealing with incredibly bad actors. And it's a spiritual war, freaking. They're gonna send shit out to hurt you. Yeah. Can't do. There are no coincidences. None. It's trying to give you a message, or it's trying to freak you out. And there's some sort of connection there. But start like, I don't know, like if you want to, start dissecting this shit. Start putting the puzzle pieces together without driving yourself crazy. Because it's obviously significant. It's very significant. I'm pretty sure you're put here to do some sort of job. I know that, like, everyone's put here to do a job. Some bigger than others. I think you have a major role to play here. Only you're gonna know what it is. Like, do you have any, like, abilities or powers that you know of? Side glitches. Oh, all the time. When I was in the fucking stupid ghost kids and shit, you see them, they were sitting on my bed and shit. You see them out of your periphery all the time. And Glenn was seeing them. It would freak them out. The other lore sees them. Yeah, they're fucking monitoring spirits and shit. Things just within the, like, fucking this stupid fucking veil. Yeah, I'll say shit all the time. I'll be in the woods, and you look, you'll, like, feel something behind you. Look, it'll be something. It'll be something else. But you know it's not what it appears to be. I shot stick younger earlier, put stuff on. Yeah. check out Imagination podcast. They always talk about like the gate program and shit. And people talk about they drank this shit that tastes like bubble gum, and they said it was fluoride. It was something. They put other shit in there. They're, they're doing way weirder stuff than we were ever led to believe. Oh, hell's drifter. We're drifting through hell. Yeah, these fucking all these shots and shit. Hey, when I went to nursing school, like, oh, your MMRs are low. I didn't know any better. I'm like, oh, just give me all the MMRs then. But why would my MMRs be low? When I've had the mumps twice, and I think I had the measles once. Why would I? How on earth could they be low? Mandatory, mandatory. I pray to God my son didn't get that fucking jab. His mother gave him that HPV thing. I'm like, why would you worry about a male getting an HPV shot? Fucking moron. I know the other lower got pressured into getting that too, just to be able to see her fucking poor father. And I know, I don't know, but I think some of those were, they probably set them up as like, I can't get too heavy, they're probably like control groups. Like some get the full shebang, and others might have got like a half dose or something else, and some of them might have been saline. And I hope to fucking God that it was just saline for her. No, we're going to talk about that shit on here. Yeah. Io May Architis Day. Udly say I day. Just pray that shit away. This is like no weapon formed against you. It's fucking. I can't even say what I want to say here. There's some important people in my life. My son, if I can ever fish him out of the gutter. I don't particularly like him. But you, Laura, the other Laura, Chris, and Justin, Christina, Eddie, Joni, Marshall. If you can't talk about it, what's that tell you? You can't talk about anything on here now. And everyone refuses to leave this platform, but the internet's dead anyway. Where else are you gonna go? I go over to Rumble. It's not even worth going over there. You hit the button. It's just like on here. You'd think you'd be able to go live. And end up in that freaking right-wing echo chamber. Crazy freaking neocons and shit. Sure, but let me just hit the button. Let me hit that stupid button. You're so we're working on something amazing. Do it. I don't want to be on here for. I'm gonna go 2 hours. It's social. Freaking 2 hour social. I'm out here completely isolated. I got my neighbor Derek over here. I got this crazy statist over here. It seems nice enough, but I was upset with him. Like he's obviously military or police or something. He's like, I'm leaving for a couple of days. And he's very cool. He'll come over here. Maybe he was sent to keep an eye on me or whatever. But he's like, I'm leaving for a couple of days. I might be back Friday or Saturday. He's like, I'm gonna leave my awning out and the light on. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, you sure you don't want to take it in? Like, the storms whipped through here. Took out my awning last year. And he's like, I gotta check the weather. I'm like, whatever. Like, you're a grown man. He's like, will the light bother you? I'm like, no, nothing bothers me. Like I told me, use my backyard, but not my backyard, it's my lot. But he said he was leaving. And then there's cars over here immediately. And I'm watching, I'm like noting descriptions of these cars. No one's like, it doesn't look like anyone's stealing or anything. But it was just kids. I kind of figured that, but good told me, like, when my family's gonna come over, so I had promised them I'd watch his shit for him. And I'm assuming he's military or police. Like, you gotta communicate with people. So they're not concerned. Like, I was kind of concerned. Like, I promised the guy I'd watch his shit. They get weird cars. Told me, oh, my son might come by. He's got a white Volvo with Euro plates on it. It's a BMW. It's gonna be coming over. Just told me that. So it was just stress. Oh, what did he do? He's gone again. He didn't really talk to me because I didn't get snappy with him, but I told him yesterday. Like, I really wish you would have told me this. I don't have a problem being. I'm looking out for my neighbors. He came up there. He seems like a really nice guy. He's like, I'm going to the store. Do you need anything? He seemed very sincere about it. Like, it was very nice of him. Probably a smart guy. I don't know. He's got all these flags and shit out there. He's all right. What's been going on? Deep end? And we're surviving. We're surviving. We're trying to thrive out here. Thank you. How are you? I just if you say you're leaving, like, I figure you're gonna be gone. The place to be vacant. I gotta be all concerned that somebody's effing with your stuff. Like, I'll watch all your stuff, and I took inventory. Like, he's got a red grill out here, case of water, lights on his awning, because I know there are thieves around here. I'll watch your shit as much as I can, because I can't see him because the like, this whole van's blacked out. I get out once in a while. Like, there's no, like, if I had one of the places where the porch is, like they used to give me, I'd have the awning out and be out there sitting and shit, playing the computer, being burnt out, making more legal motions to nowhere, playing with all the large language models and shit. All that shit I wrote to the courts. I wrote it out. I knew it. I researched it, typed it up. I put it in a large language model. I say, hey, hey, mister, can you review this for me? Make sure it's accurate. Can you critique it? And it gives you all the shit. Oh, it looks good. You might want to add this or that. But can you add anything to it? And it would add something to it. And I would look it up to verify it. Throw it in there if it was relevant. And of course, just throw it out. They ignore it. It's 100% factual. And it's been checked by a supercomputer. They're just not real courts. My neighbors last night, such pretty lights out, smoking weed and swimming. Your cop neighbor? Deck lights. I would have the twinkle lights out here. You can't even put the awning out here. But I'm not gonna complain. I'm here for like another 5-6 days. Let's watch some movies. The PlayStation's out. I don't care about PlayStation. I'll just keep freaking playing bicycles. Play bicycles and shit. That neighbor Brett. He's super duper nice. He's just taken a liking to me over the last couple of years, so I'll see if he wants to go mountain biking. He's gonna decorate, mow your lawn. I like that. Like, I used to stay at the this campsite down in Florida where I met that guy Frank. He's like, you got the prettiest campsite. I had the lights out with like paper lanterns and shit. They look pretty. Rifle with a knife, with a rifle. That's a weird combination. You know what a wreath fucking symbolizes, right? I'm gonna tell you, it means eternal life. Gnomes, I still haven't figured out the gnomes. I gotta go check on them. I'm gonna go look. Because what, like, they were built into the tree and shit. And the whole tree fell down. That tree, it's gotta be like 400 or 500 years old. And it was down. It was up last year and they all lived in it. I feel bad for them. Did I cause that? Well, they call it the Fae. But there's good Fae and there's bad Fae. Like these wood-dwelling creatures. Like there's some that'll like switch your babies with their babies and stuff. Yeah, gnomes. They're peaceful, but they'll get mad. I've destroyed his house, and now his house is totally destroyed. But you can't see him. Like I was in between dimensions. It's not just for entertainment purposes. It's not mental illness. In between dimensions. So when I got down at a certain angle on the hammock, you could see him. There was a little. It looked like a little cat with these diamond eyes and shit. And this little tiny bird, and you saw the gnomes with the big, huge hats. But until you get down that angle, and whatever, however I landed there, I didn't see him, and I put the strap up for the hammock. They fucking yelled at me. You yelled at me. You broke my house. It wasn't much. It's all I had. Now the house is gone. But they're fascinating. I put a video on my other channel a while back. Somebody had supposedly like artifacts of like fairies and gnomes and shit, all in little boxes, leprechauns, all that shit's real. Saw faith flying around during the last blood moon. They were big enough fireflies. Yeah. You saw it. It happened. I haven't seen a fairy. Like this little tiny bird, this little cat, the fucking gnome. I saw a bigger gnome. That troll that tried to hit me. A giant made out of stone. You could smell the motherfucker. He was trying to punch me. He brought rain. I guess never eat with a fairy either. I guess that's the Lord. Don't eat with them. If you know what happened, it happened. I know what I've seen. I don't doubt it for a second. But there's something. Things are changing rapidly. And there's a lot of people that have seen this shit. They will not talk about it. Because they'll try to throw you in a nut house. But where do you think these stories came from? All these fairy tales and shit. They say fairy tales are bogus. They're like, oh, people just make shit up. People just lie. People seen them. There's giants. There's freaking all sorts of shit. Fairy. What's a fairy ring? Because I haven't seen a fairy, but I'm sure there probably have been some around me and shit. There's only certain, like, sometimes I just stay aloof. I broke that gnome's house. I couldn't apologize. I don't know how many times I apologized to that guy. And I went back a few days later, but I left him like, what do you give this thing? And I don't even know if I get back to that level where you could talk to each other and shit. I mean, I know I can, but yeah, last year there was a shitload of lightning bugs. A couple weeks ago, where I was out, Stateville, and there was a few of them out there, but they seem to have disappeared. And the stink bugs, there's no stink bugs anymore. And this place was infested with them. Absolutely infested with stink bugs. The circle mushrooms in a perfect circle. That's awesome. I love it. Just don't eat with them for whatever reason. But I guess you can give them gifts and shit. But I don't know what to give these things. When I broke that thing says, I picked 2 shiniest quarters I had. Like just a token of my. I apologize so many times. Just give them 2 quarters. Maybe they like the shiny objects. I don't know what they fucking like. I don't know how to make it up to them, but their house is destroyed. perfect circle. This place it's amazing. It's utterly bizarre. I saw those shadow people. There's like I've seen 3 different kinds of shadow people. There's the ones that'll attack you. Um, one of my sons, they were riding fucking bicycles and shit, and they would only ride through the shadows or walk through the shadows, and they all had cell phones, but where like the light hit for like the light poles was at night, and like if you ever tripped out and like everything like seems wavy and like breathy and shit, like their bodies like kind of took up the shit. But they were all wearing black and shit. It was a different kind of shadow person. And I was so tired, I was gonna talk to it, but it looked fucking evil. Like, he ain't bothering me, I ain't bothering him. I mean, because you're just laying on a park bench and shit. Laying on a park bench, trying to get some sleep. It's weird ass shit. Yeah, people that haven't seen it, or they're not gonna believe it. And the ones that have, the most of them will never say shit. Then no one seems to find you. And now it's known. It feels like God isn't that harsh. He's made some incredible shit. Absolutely incredible shit. But he is harsh. Treat some of us like garbage. I'm sick of it. How do you can't even comprehend his knowledge, his reasoning? I don't know how to give to Christ, period. I'm pretty mad at that guy right now. I'm not mad. Come on. Just come on. Yeah, give me a fucking break. They talk about seasons. You get his time periods. And like a day to him could be like 1,000 years. But like a season is supposed to be like a year to us. So you have a season of isolation. Should be a year. You know, this, that, and the other thing. So, like this season, for me, like being homeless and on the road, it's been 6 years now. And granted, you can break it up in different stages, and they could be different seasons, but enough's enough. Yeah, real fail. We're human. There's some guy though. His name's Eddie Banks. The cops are all over him. He's a super nice guy. He got hit with trespassing and shit. They've kicked the shit out of him. And he makes these, people call it like soft sit shit. He'll make these incredible documents. Like they're art with these seals on them, and he'll go in dressed all nice with scrolls, and they try to claim him as being mentally ill. And he's one of the smartest people ever, but he'll make spelling mistakes, and people will tear him apart for it. He's like, I'm a human being with a learning disability. You just see some. I would love to post it up. So what's upset? Upset will likely not change. You're a human. They stuck us in this fake ass skin suit with all these flaws and shit. You're gonna get upset and lash out, get angry. Like anger. You're not even allowed to be angry anymore. Send you to behavioral health. It's not even mental health anymore. Behavioral. You're not behaving. You're a fucking adult. And people get mad at God all the time. Was it Jacob or Israel? Didn't Jacob become Israel? He who wrestles with God, or he who there's two interpretations. I know. He who wrestles, or he who striveth with God. This is part of the fucking game. Slip from the mouth. Just be cognizant. What you're doing that might be somewhat bad. Just try to correct it. Just do your best to correct it. We're gonna fall, backslide, whatever. It's part of being human. I don't know if anyone. I'm gonna say you asked for it. You signed up for this. I don't know if I did or not. Let's apologize. Like, he knows your heart. Like, you know, people say like you think with your brain, you think with your mind, you think with your heart, and there's like I don't know, there's axons, dendrites, but there's like neurological shit in your heart. I'm not sure where I'm going with that, but he already knows. Like he knew you before you were formed in the womb and shit. They already know what you're gonna do because the opposing forces know what you're gonna do. Keep coming back here until we get it right. No, I'm not. Fuck that. Couldn't get it right the first time, second time, third time. I don't want to come back here. There's so many different frickin'. There's probably a fucking. Get the whole soul trap theory and shit. How many times you maybe come back here? And it could be like, if that's true, like it could be like 10 minutes on from your higher self or whatever. You gotta suffer here for, I don't know, 0 years to 100 and something. Do it all again. It's just a test. I don't know. It's just, there's so much information out there. Get out of here. I'm sick of it though. I'm totally tired of this shit. This has not been a fun experience. A few minutes ago, torment you for fucking for decades and decades. You gotta get it right. It's like I was, and people fuck with you. Like, that guy called me the N word the other day and shit. Just laughed at him. And this guy seems nice enough. He was trying to butter me up. He's using my backyard. I'm like, I wanted to go out there and stream and shit. And he's back there. Whatever. Pick your battles and whatever. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm trying too much crowd and stuff. I'm gonna check out my community. I'm gonna post up the I'll post up that order, the response to my motion. See you guys later. Thanks for coming. Share me out, like me up. Tell everyone about me.